Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be running G. McCangan's build of Demire Midrange, which he piloted for a 74% win rate over 130 games from Platinum all the way up to rank 10 Mythic. 74% win rate is an absurd win rate, so hopefully there's something we can learn from the list he has here today. I'll also add that if you just filter on data from Bronze to Mythic or Plat to Mythic, Demire Midrange looks more like a B tier deck, but if you only filter for Mythic players, playing against Mythic players, Demire Midrange is currently actually the highest win rate deck you can play. Sample size is lower, so results aren't as statistically significant, but it is interesting. It makes me wonder if Demire Midrange is secretly actually the best deck in Standard, but you need a really good pilot to get the best results out of it. Like, it could be the case that a lot of average players make more mistakes with this deck and draw the win rate down, but if it's just very good players playing in Mythic versus other very good players in Mythic with a higher skill level, it's possible that maybe you can pilot this deck to be the highest performing deck in Standard. So yeah, just some conjecture. I don't have evidence to support that. It's just a theory. I'm going to look at the build he has here today. It's certainly a little bit different from what I ran maybe a couple weeks ago. I was running more 1-drops, an extra Cecil, and a Tiny Bones as well, to have a bunch of 1-drops to help me facilitate the Ninjutsu in of the Kaito and some creatures that are unblockable or annoying to block for the Enduring Curiosity draw. I also was running 1 fewer counterspell and more Shoot the Sheriffs as a way to just guarantee the kill against some of the mono green decks that I needed that. He, by comparison, is running not as many 1-drops, which is interesting. Some more counterspells and also some different removal spells here. A single Bitter Triumph and a single Long Goodbye. I think these do get better as you get higher up in the ranks and there's more Demire Midrange to play against, because I don't think it's as widely played at lower ranks. But these can both kill a Planeswalker, which I think is perhaps some interesting flexibility to have in the removal slot. Nowhere to Run is also good against the green matchup sometimes, because it allows you to play around the hexproof protection from Snakeskin Veil, although it might be too small to kill things late game, so there's an interesting trade-off there. And then probably the most interesting thing he's doing is he's leaning into 3 copies of Tishana's Tidebender. When I ran it last time, I wasn't really sure how this card would perform. 2 toughness is a little bit lackluster to survive against a lot of things. And yeah, I just found that you flash it in, you counter an activated ability, but then you can't really attack through anything because it's a little bit small. Whereas Preacher, by comparison, is just never bad. It's a 3-mana 2/4, it's got Death Touch, it trades with anything, and basically draws you a free card every turn for the rest of the game. So I went 4 Preachers and a single Tidebender to fill out the 3-drop slot, but he clearly thinks the Tidebender is a lot better, so we'll try that out. I also do like his mana base quite a bit. There's an absurd number of creature lands in here, 3 Sanctuaries and 3 Reefs. I think you can get away with this with fewer 1-drops because you're not as punished for, if you have fewer 1-drops, then you have more time to get these tap lands down. And he's also running 25 land instead of 24, which I ran, which I also think is good. I think this is one of those decks where you kind of have some absurd draw power off the Kaito and the Curiosity. So just curving out is great, because if you end up resolving either of these, because you have enough lands to cast them, then you're pretty much good for the rest of the game. Like, you're not going to have a problem with flooding out because you can just draw too many cards to overcome that. So yeah, we're going to try this unedited. We'll do the usual bit. I am in Mythic now. I think I'm like rank 100 Mythic in Constructed and like rank 15 Mythic in Sealed or something like that. Not that you guys care about my Sealed rank, but Limited rather. Yeah, I'm excited. I really like Demire Midrange. And I don't get to play it that often, but it's hella good game. All right, he got to rank 1 Mythic like 2 days ago. But I guess has decayed a little bit, trying out some different builds. We're on the play, we got the tap land down. This is fine with me. We shall keep this. Hello, true to the name. Hello, good game. All right, there you go. We're doing the bit. All right, that is... All right, I don't really know what to make of that. It's red-ish. I have to read this card. 1 mana 1/1 menace. 2 and tap, exile an artifact card from your graveyard. Put a +1 counter on this creature, then it deals damage equal to its power to any target. So 2 damage to any target. Okay. Interesting. I think we'll just flash in the Drowner. There's no artifacts down there. This could be a weird, like, is it combo deck? I don't know. No, black. I think we'd rather tap down, like, whatever this 3-drop is, so I'm gonna let this go. Take 1. This 2-drop, rather. Grim Bauble onto nothing. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll still flash this in. The Kaito here is pretty good, right? We attack and just start drawing cards every turn. Preacher's not bad either. Kaito looks pretty good in this board state, though, I think. Okay, let's do the Kaito thing. Let's see, Surveil 2, then draw a card. So what do we need here? We don't need a next land imminently. I mean, both these things are fine to draw. I think we're okay with land here for a while. I think both look good. I mean, double drown is just super annoying, right? We just get more free Kaito attacks. Okay. Sack a creature. Alright. I think holding up a mana here is pretty good. Just attack again, take our draws. Hold up in the Tidebender for something weird, I don't know. Bitter Triumph. It's just removal, right? I mean, we'll keep both of these still. I think they're both good cards. We could... Yeah, this is fine. We don't need the Sanctuary down just yet. Alright, let's chill here on the Tidebender. They might have some weird combo or something that we need. There are no artifacts in the graveyard, so I'm not worried about this. Little bug. Rust Harvester here. Two attackers. I think we're good if he attacks Kaito. I don't think we care. I think we're looking for a good Tidebender target. It's got Menace. I think you let this go. I'm just not concerned about it. If they have some crazy pump spell, we can kill it, obviously, but 3 loyalty is plenty. And we're just taking the free draws every turn anyway. Could have like a lightning strike, but it doesn't seem like it, right? Just like a weird artifacts brew of some sort. Ooh, okay. It's just cost to cast a spell. You sack any number of non-land permanents. Cost 1 less to cast for each of these. Whenever this creature enters or attack, put a blight counter. Then each blight counter, each opponent loses 4 life unless that player sacks a non-land permanent of their choice or discards a card. We could activate the... We could counter the triggered ability, I guess, and then like kill this thing later. That's almost like not necessary. I don't know if that's worth the mana. We just take the 4 life, go like double drowner here or something. I think it's fine. I don't think I'm worried about this card. Let's just lose the 4 life. Or discard a card. Oh my gosh, we have so many cards here. Probably this guy can go. Creature Planeswalker with mana value 3 or less. Lose 0 life. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. You could lose a life too. It's not a big deal either way. We just have a lot of pressure here. Do we have lethal? Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not quite. Sure. I mean, we already have one Tidebender in hand. I guess we could... Nah. Both these guys are fine. Okay, yeah, we'll just hold on to the Tidebender. No need to tap out for a Preacher at this point. Got the Bitter Triumph removal spell too. Two damage to any target. Okay, fine. This seems like a good enough Tidebender. Good game. Hello. Okay. Cool that he's running something different. I like the Viper. I haven't seen the Viper in a long time. I had to reread that card. I also haven't seen the Rust guy played much too, so credit to him for trying something new and different. I really wanted to see the Rust thing pop off in some kind of VV combo deck because it seems like a good thing to throw in the Cauldron, right? But I guess, I don't know, I haven't seen anyone do it, so I'm assuming it never worked out. It was never good. I didn't try it myself. But I thought that would be cool when I was reading the cards for the first time. Okay, let's see what's going on in the comments section today. There's some weird update to YouTube where the comments are now more annoying for me to read, but that's fine. Here we go. First comment. Inspirational AI World says you have a real nice commentary style. Aw, thank you very much. Multi-Ve Victus, nice shout out. Appreciate you. I'm assuming he means nice shout out to Hello Good Game. Not to himself, unless he is secretly someone who I have, covered in one of my videos. Nostalgic Necro says, cool deck. I've been meaning to play Anim/Arabella, both very powerful cards. I have never seen Anim Pakal do anything useful in Best of One Standard. Arabella, I like the tech of the life gain versus red. I think that is reasonable. We're on the play. We got a 1-drop on blue. Yeah, looks great. Or we could go Cecil. Definitely keep this. Maybe the pilot can weigh in here. What's better? I mean, on the play, Cecil just hits harder, right? And we don't need more land, so maybe you just fire off the legendary Cecil here to start. Also, this guy can get in early, and maybe a flyer is a little bit better late. It's probably the green matchup. I think we're looking okay against that. Counterspell on 2 is good, or Drowner is also good on 2. I think we're chilling. 18 to 18. Oh my gosh, look at top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact, creature, or land card, put it into your hand. I think you let that go and just Drowner. Commune with Beavers. We're getting the jank experience today. Oh, he whiffed. Oh shit, that sucks. All right, there's a 1-drop. I think we just tap that down and keep the pressure going. Commune with Beavers coming out. That's a great card. We're gonna want to hit that land. I guess we will hold open. Oh, we actually cannot hold a counterspell here, so we might as well use the map token. I think it's worth it to hit the land for Curiosity next turn instead of holding the counter on 3. They also might not have a good 3-drop because they're trying to ramp into something big, right? So let's just go for this. And Cecil, I guess? Might be really annoying to block. Now, if we get the Drowner up to a 3-powered creature, they might not be able to block that versus Curiosity. Kaito is fantastic. I think we just want the next land here, right? But Kaito Siren is also very good. I think you do keep that here. Because we could always just tap down like the next big blocker or something. It's another fetch land. It's not your typical Gruul landfall, unless there's like an update I don't know about. 2 mana open. Yeah, I think we're just Kaitoing here. Or at least trying to. Down to 5. Let's look for that next land if we can get it. Shoot the Sheriff's very good, right? It's hard to lose with Shoot the Sheriff. And we have lethal, so I think you just keep that on top. Doesn't seem like we need the next Curiosity. We still want that next land. But I think it's hard to lose. If they tap out for a big creature and we just Shoot the Sheriff. It's a Chocobo. It is a little bit a landfall action. But nothing to double with the triggers. I think we just have lethal here, right? Kill this, attack with both, they block 1, they take 5. I think we're good to go. Unless they have a 1-mana hexproof here and then we counter it. And then we're still good to go. Nope, not this time. Alright. 2-0 with the Demire midrange. Gerardo Castro asks, on my limited content about getting to Mythic, what was your deck to get so far? So in draft, it's a different deck every event, and the event is you have to get 7 wins before 3 losses, and then once you get 7 wins or you get 3 losses and ejected, you would then draft again for a new deck. So it was a different deck every single event. But my favorite was for sure anything with blue, with the it's like a Range Rover or something in Aether Drift that every time you exhaust, you draw an extra card. I really liked building around that. You can go first. Painland's hurt, but yeah. This could be a Siren game, just hit more land. I don't know. Maybe still go Cecil here. I guess we can always still Siren next turn, right? Let's do this. Azorius tap land. Alright. We hit the next land anyway. I'm happy with that. Drowner, we're not going to have anything to tap down. So I think this is a decent Siren turn. As for where to put it, I think onto the current attacker is as good as anything else. Curiosity is great. We don't have the land yet, but I think you keep that, especially against like control. I think it's worth keeping that guy. We don't know if it's control or artifacts yet, but I'm just going to assume control. Someone left me a comment yesterday, is like, I'm going to scream. If you tell me one more time that Azorius control is only 4.5% of the meta, I'm going to freaking scream. Cool, I think we just dropped the Preacher here. Can attack first, I suppose. Ooh, I actually blew that. You should have shocked in. Ooh, I actually blew that pretty hard. You're supposed to shock in the grave, because then we just flip the Cecil right there. So that is 100% my bad. That is a inexperienced sequencing issue. So we'd have a flip it into a 4/4 lifelink right now. So that is a huge whiffed opportunity. They let us move to combat. We're actually down on life. So we get the 1/1, which is probably less good. They get Lost You, that's interesting. That means they don't have a sweeper, right? Or they don't want to, yeah, I think that means they don't have a sweeper. Okay. So they could have like a Beza next turn. So, double block with the, just thinking, where do we want to put the counter here? I guess we tap down the Beza. Then they have some 1/1s. So maybe putting it on this 1/1 is the best thing we can do. Block one. Yeah, maybe the Siren. Let's do it this way. Kaito seems decent. We just want the land. I mean, if they go land sweep, we really want the Curiosity to follow up, I think. I think you just want the land for the Curiosity. I think we're gonna try one more time to hit land here. I think we'll continue to build the flyer up. We could flash in the Drowner, but the thing I'm most worried about is land Day of Judgment. So we'll see how this turn goes. There's no Day of Judgment. Alright, so we don't really want to flash in the Curiosity here, because if it goes counter... If they go counter sweep, then we lose everything. 6. We have 6 damage presented. Yeah, I don't think we Curiosity before combat. I mean, I think they really want to counter it, right? Ooh, I mean, now I'm more tempted to go for it. Because now we have the backup anyway, which is not so bad. I don't know. If we let him sweep... Return you for 2 mana. Put it on the bottom, yeah. I don't think we cast it here. Into the counterspell. I think we let it go. And then we double Drowner and then cast it on our turn if they sweep. Like, I want to say they have the No More Lies here. Yeah, so if they tap out to sweep, we go double Drowner, and then we cast the Curiosity out on our turn, and then we draw 2. And then we have, like, a fantastic outcome for us. They also don't know if we have a counterspell in hand, so they might be too afraid to go for the sweep here. If we just double Drowner here and they kill 2 targets, 2, 3, 4, we still hit for a lot of damage. If we go for the Curiosity, they probably counter it. And they still have more mana open. I think we deploy even more creatures here. I think we're pretty close to getting lethal. So there's the No More Lies. They did have it. Okay, we try one more time. See if they have another No More Lies for us. Alright, another counterspell. Alright. We're keeping the Curiosity in hand. And I think at this point, we can probably go for it. I think the draw 3 is worth it. We got the next one anyway. Alright, here we come. Draw a free card. When it drops to 3. Let's see if there's anything else to deploy here. No. So we can get the tap land down, or just the Sanctuary, which threatens lethal, right? So I think we just get the Sanctuary down. Okay. Feeling pretty good about how we played this, except for the Shockland whiff. Good game. Yeah, they cannot get out. They can sweep, but we have the Sanctuary. Very nice. We'll try to remember to Shockland before the flip for that other guy. What is he called? I forget what that guy's called. Little one-drop legendary creature. Cecil. Cecil the Weasel. SDREHXC says, if you want to rename yourself, I wouldn't be mad at you. Magic Mick? Magic Mike? Magic Mick? Cool deck. I really think that card Delaney has a lot of potential with some of the popular decks right now. I think Delaney is a solid card. The unblockability versus 3-drops or 3-powered creatures, I think is very decent. We're on the draw here. Hand is totally fine in best of 1. We'll take some Painland damage. It's okay with me. Alright, Tapland coming down on a 1, also okay with me. I think we've been on the play every game so far. Let me know if I'm wrong, but as much as it feels like we're crushing it, it also helps so much to be on the play. And this is our first game on the draw, I think, so we'll see how it does. When this land enters, sacrifice it unless you tap an untapped permanent. Interesting. I think we'll just take their 3-drop here with the bat. We don't know what this person's doing. Omniscience. Okay, so I gotta think. So, let's see. Return to a creature card? Okay. Starcage, do they have double white? Yes, they do have double white. So we just take Starcage here, basically. Okay, sure. Phoenix down. Return target creature card. Mana value 4 or less graveyard to battlefield. What's up with that? They have a creature card that helps them cheat an Omniscience, like a Kona or something? I don't know. Oh, tap an untapped permanent. Okay, so this is definitely a Kona deck, right? And that land is a cool way to tap the Kona, I guess? You go turn 4 Kona, then you play the land and just tap it for free? Interesting. I mean, given that we hold the counterspell, we should be fairly solid against this matchup. Dude does not play Phoenix down, though. Creature card. I know creature's down there yet. Right, nothing very exciting this turn. See if a Kona comes down. Treacher's Insight, we cannot counter that. We could Tidebender the ability just to Tidebender something. I think I'm okay with that. Keep putting on pressure. And then the question is, do we tap out for the Curiosity? Or do we hold the counterspell? They currently, they could go land off the top. And then, I don't know how they tap it. I guess we'll see. They do have Seriema here, yeah, okay. So Seriema can fetch the Kona. It's a decent counter. Or we can just go Tidebender here. Or we can just go Sanctuary attack. Sorry, Curiosity attack. If we let them resolve the Seriema, they go get Kona. But they could get through the counterspell, right? So maybe this is a good counterspell turn. Let's just be careful with the auto tapper. Make sure they don't use up both blue, which I could definitely see happening. Alright, they have the tap land here. This can be countered. Let's just manually tap like blue or something. Counter target spell unless they pay 2. What does this card do? Discover 4. I mean, that's likely to hit a Kono. So we'll need to draw into an answer off the Curiosity soon. Dude's looking at the graveyards. Okay, so they can also go Phoenix down, get back the Sariema. But that would take a lot of mana? No, they could do it. They could do it all, right? They don't have any cards in hand, though, to Omniscience with. So next turn they're going to Phoenix down. Is it creature? No, it's a spacecraft. Creature card. There are no creature cards. Oh no, they cannot get that card back. Okay, then we'll just keep putting on pressure. Okay. Do we want to leave open specifically blue or wait for the tap land? We actually cannot leave open specifically blue. So I guess we will go for this anyway. Alright, draw 3. Okay. Return target creature card. Mana value 4 less. Good game. Okay. Yeah, they did not get there. Or they have it. Maybe they're about to win? No, I don't think so. Another Discover. Discover's interesting tech. They don't have it, right? I mean, we don't have a counter spell, but we probably have lethal here, right? Undoubtedly lethal with the creature lands. Okay, very interesting. We are plowing through Mythic with this deck. We're also getting some pretty janky opponents, though. Like, we have yet to get smashed over the head with Mono Red. The turn 3 win. Mick Flanahan says on the Boros Tokens video, just made this deck but subbed Dalkovan Pack Beast for Voice of Victory. Interesting. That's a 3-drop for a 2-drop sub. First game was insane. Turn 1 Stadium Headliner. Turn 2 Shocking Sharpshooter. Hit in with the Headliner for 2. Or 3 off the Sharpshooter ping, right? Turn 3 opponent removes my Headliner. Cast Pack Beast. Get another Sharpshooter trigger. And I forget. Yeah. And then turn 4... Donovan? Hit in for lethal Donovan plus Sharpshooter should mobilize insane. Donovan? I forget what that card is. We're on the play. Yeah, it's okay. I don't think I'm gonna mulligan this. We at least, I think it's totally fine, right? We have interaction for a little while. We have no pressure? Ooh, it is the mono red matchup. Alright. We'll see if we just get clobbered here. It's a lot of creature lands, too. Hold the counter and the very painful removal spell. I think we'll let this go and see if they want to level it up. Ugh, annoying. We could discard a land here, one of the tap lands. I don't think I'd hate that. Instead of taking the 3 life, I don't think I want to take 3 life. That is interesting. It'd be great if we can counter the thing, but there's no guarantee they go for it. But Bat does give us a way to top deck land and go Curiosity attack draw. If they plot another Slick Shot, we're super sad, right? So, I'm going to go for this instead. We can also block the Slick Shot if we had to. Shock and Lightning Strike. And other shock. This turn's gonna suck. Okay, so they mean they shock no matter what, right? Oh, this hand's gonna blow. This turn's gonna blow. We're gonna get absolutely run over here. Ooh. Yeah, this turn's gonna suck. Slick Shot for 0, and then shock. Oh, interesting. I thought they'd go full non-creature spells. They just do 1. I mean, we're pretty toast here, though. Down to 12. Shockland in hand. I guess flashing the Curiosity. Try to block the Challenger. Very close to dead here. I think we are just dead. Oh, he targeted the Challenger. Okay, he doesn't have trample. Alright, well, we're just gonna block the Challenger then. We're gonna try to at least. Assuming they shock before combat. Obviously, if they hold Lightning Strike, then they just kill our blocker. Yeah, I think we're done here. We flash it in, we go for the block. And before we can declare blocks, it's just Lightning Strike, and then that's lethal. Shock face. They also have lethal if they just go face here. They have lethal every which way. Even if we block the Challenger, they still get in for exactly 7. Okay, a lovely game versus Mono Red. A classic game. I don't know who Donovan is. I'm gonna have to look that up right now. A little D rank, a little good for the ego. Yeah, I mean, you could have held open the counter spell. But what would have happened is it would have countered the Challenger, right? And they still would have resolved the Slick Shot and still hit us for a crap ton. And if they plot the next Slick Shot, you feel super bad. Okay, MTG Donovan. Should I know what this card is? Dude, I don't know who the hell Donovan is. Is this card famous? I have no idea. Alright, next time please leave the full name of this card. Unless you're misspelling Delcoven, or you autocorrected Delcoven. I guess that's gotta be it. I think you misspelled twice Delcoven as Donovan. We're on the draw. Again, it's not an amazing hand. I think it's okay. Worst case scenario, we can block for a little while. Alright, that makes it a little bit better. Turn 1 Cecil. Mono black. I think we'd prefer if they have no stick there at all. Okay. Well, we'll shock this in. Hold on to the Drowner. Just recruit mana value 3 or less. If it's your turn, create a food token. Okay, you got it. I think we'll keep putting down creatures for the Curiosity turn. Yeah, we could hold Bitter Triumph, but I think the Curiosity payoff is too big, so let's keep getting creatures down. Maybe we have to Bitter Triumph something, but if not, we get a really nice draw here. Alright, turn 4, what do we got? Mono black. Big Demon? Feed the Cauldron again, but they're roughly tapped out, so you got a 1 mana? Gumdrop, Poisoner, create a food token. Alright, very nice. We will just get to draw on here. Attack for 2, draw a card. Next land is okay with me. 25 land, it's all good. You know what I think about the Boros deck? There's a card missing, right? The War Leader's Call. Is that not just better than the other 3-drop to double the counters? I wonder if they have some crazy combo to just kill us here. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. Whenever Curiosity dies, if his creature returns to the battlefield under its control. Okay. I mean, I think we still just kill this thing and attack and draw 2, right? I think if we hit a counter, we chill and hold the counter. Otherwise, I think I'm okay tapping out for Preacher, but I don't know if they can just kill us here somehow. Oh, the Tidebender is interesting, right? I mean, they probably want to play the gum. They want to gain the life and then play the Gumdrop and then -3/-3 the Curiosity, so we could Tidebender the ability and then attack for lethal. Yeah, I think we just chill on the Tidebender here. I think they want to go land, eat the food, and then gumdrop, and then -3. Another bacon to a pie. Dude is running some like Eldraine shit here. Cool. You got it? We still have lethal off the reef attack for 9 damage. Alright, and that'll be game. You can mill. I have Minstrosity. 2 mana, 3 when this creature dies, create a food. Hot damn. What a deck. Felt gross, yes. But obviously the matchmaker was throwing us a bone there. Just for a non-meta deck. Anyway, the War Leader's Call, I think it's just strictly better. I think most, I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I think a lot of cards double your damage, right? You twice as many tokens. But I think War Leader's Call triples because you get a ping for every one that ETBs, and they also get +1. So if they connect, they hit for more damage. I think War Leader's Call might be even better than, there's some weird Mardu enchantment or something, right? It was like, I don't know, Mardu's Rise to Power or something. You can either double your token creation again or make a 1/1 every turn. But I think War Leader's Call might even bump that power level of that deck up higher. Leave a comment. I think it's even better. I think if you do the math, I think it's even better. Assuming you connect, and maybe you don't always connect. Stella Bravo coming in hot says one of my favorite streamers covering a deck by one of my other favorite streamers. Yay, heart, heart, heart. Today is a good day. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm gonna like your comment, and I'm gonna give you a heart, and I'm gonna heart your comment too. I think we're about through the new comments. I don't think there are too many new comments yet. The Turd Cobbler says, congrats on conquering limited now, sir. You cannot be stopped. And then like 5 paragraph spaces later, parentheses, except by me empirically, because the empirical evidence would suggest that I can be stopped by the Turd Gobbler. I will also give you a like and a heart for that. Magic Mike again. Oh man. Okay. What was he playing last time? It was the Omniscience combo, right? So Bat seems like it would terrorize them. I think it's fine to keep. I think this is them, right? I mean, I think Bat will just completely terrorize them. If they keep a hand with the combo pieces and we take both, I think that's it. We don't have any action after that, though. Oh snap, dude has switched it up potentially? Maybe we're an artifacts deck now? I don't know. Let's find out. Maybe he did not like the last matchup. No, it's the same thing. Wow, he has no second land, right? There's no cost to cast a spell. Sack a legendary creature, counter target activated. I think we just take the insight here and give him no 2-drops and make him suffer. This is the craziest keep I've ever seen, right? Star Cage. I think you just make him suffer. No ability to hit land, right? Even if he top decks the green source. I mean, it's not very nice of me, but whatever. I don't know. And then we take the Star Cage next, I suppose. Kona. Counter activated ability, trigger ability, whatever. We'll take the Star Cage next. It's like that meme where it's like 100% accuracy, 0 damage, where like a cat, I don't know, mauls you but does 0, a kitten mauls you. Alright, they have the green source, but they can't ramp. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we're just praying they don't hit top deck more land. Because we got actually nothing here. He hits the next insight, okay. Alright, I can go get the land now. Still think it was probably the right play. He hits the 3rd land, which makes stuff uncounterable. And Kona is coming. We can obviously just kill it, though. So unless they have a way to tap it, we're still doing okay here. Alright, we hit the next land for ourselves, which is pretty good. Do we Kaito? If we Kaito, they Insight, and that's it for the whole turn. Counters our activated ability. Give him the Insight back. Get our Kaito going. Or we can just play Kaito for 4, I guess, even better. That makes more sense. Alright. Normal Kaito. Take that draw.
Out of the shadows and into the information.
More land would be good. Drowner. Probably isn't great because they don't even want to tap their stuff down. It's just more pressure. How good is Drowner here? They play Kona, we kill it. We should play another creature. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Gives us something to do with our mana. Alright, Shock in Kona. No ability to tap it though. So I think we're just nowhere to running. Both are fine. I think both are pretty fine here in any order. Okay. Kona resumes. Zap it again. And then should have lethal this turn. Okay. Okay, to be fair, the guy kept a 1-lander colorless land. Right? That deserves the punish. I think he took the mull to 6, I'm not sure. I would definitely take the mull to 5 at that point. Especially because, against some opponents, like, you can just curve out and just win. I think you need to be more aggressive with the mulligan there. I think keep the 1-lander colorless land is a bold strategy. Even with Dredger's Insight. Like, you just have to top deck a green source, otherwise you lose. I don't think I'm in for that one. I think you deserve the loss there. Damasta Shonuf says, you could add in Dawn Sire to the Boros tokens deck. Station it to 10 plus using the enchanted creature. What deck are we talking about here? No, we're talking about the Jeskai enchantment deck. Okay, add in Dawn Sire, station it to 10 plus using the enchanted creature. So like some big bunny rabbit or whatever, station it up. Then when anything you have attacks, Dawn Sire does 1 damage to any creature or planeswalker. You choose the creature enchantment with Pain for all. The second part of Pain for all kills your opponent. Yeah, that's a cute combo for sure. We're on the play. I like it. We'll keep this. Tap land. Elf. Okay. I think you let him resolve this next thing. I guess we assume it's mono green. Yeah, we just have to kill the elf is obnoxiously actually a pretty good blocker versus the Drowner. Or we can just counter a key card here. Almost everything is a key card though. That one is not one of the key cards though. I don't know that you counter this. I think you tap this down instead. The thing is, I think we want to resolve Preacher next turn. I'm not 100% sure about this. They counter at the hexproof. We play Preacher. I guess that decides that. Do we even get to cast it? I guess we don't have to cast anything for the rest of the turn. Damn. I've never run out. I remember the last time I ran out my whole timer. Well, that sucks. Oh my gosh, that sucks so much. Did we really blow through the whole timer? No, we get to cast something. Okay, my bad. I think we're still tapping down the Chocobo. Let's see if they attack. All right. They might hexproof this thing. I don't know. I thought we were going to lose the whole turn there. I think it's still you. No hexproof. Oh, that's nice. We might have to do that right now. I think we're fine throwing away the Drowner here. I think we're actually okay with this because if they Snake Scale, it does give them one extra toughness, right? I don't think they have anything though. We probably should have played the land beforehand to threaten the Kaito, and then I think they would take the trade. I don't think they have anything here. It's not the vibe I'm getting. I think we're doing this now. Before they top deck a... I don't think they have anything. I could be wrong. Right, they're holding lots of stick here. So now it feels like they do have something. I don't think they have it, though. Do you have Sneak Skin Veil? Nah, I wasn't feeling it. Okay. Alright, that guy's got to go. Okay, obviously they don't want to trade here. And if they do, we're super happy. I feel like I'm not playing this very well. The stun counter expires on their turn, right? Okay, so we want to do this on upkeep, basically. Before they draw onto the Snakeskin Veil, which I don't think they have currently. They do have it now? Okay, that like makes life more awkward for us. They can pay the 2, obviously. So this is not so good for us. I do not think I played this very well. Wait. What just happened? Oh, the nowhere to run, obviously. My bad, my bad. I always forget about that. Okay. Playing this beautifully. Beautifully playing this. Could not be piloted better. That seems like a good counter. Alright, then we attack and then shuffle. Hold on, we're gonna get out of this. It's gonna be just fine. Don't you worry. Totally forgot about Nowhere to Run. Oh man, it's one of those cards, you know, I just don't play it very often. I always forget about that text. If I played the same deck every day instead of a different deck, I would get used to it. But I just always forget this shuts down the hexproof. And I even said that in the intro, right? I'm pretty sure I said that in the intro, and I still forgot. I guess we're getting the Reef in there. I think I'm down for that. Just try to put some pressure on. Leave open. Yeah, looks okay. Milling you out is okay. Technically, it makes your Explorer better, right? So I think we just mill ourselves here, because we're not looking for the mill win con, and it potentially helps them. Okay, we'll see if they have the Wombo combo. We got nothing. So if they go Tifa 64-64 trample, we do just lose. We play this awfully though. I don't know if the result would be any different, but we definitely missed lots of things. Like nowhere to run, letting the timer thing go. We'll see if it works out or not. I mean, they're being very suspicious here. It does not feel like they have auto win. If they have auto win, you just pass, make it a 64-64 win, right? But they're being slow, so maybe they don't have the bit. And World Soul Rage is sorcery, right? So I don't know. I think it's sorcery. Heritage Reclamation. Looking for that win con. All right, draw a card. Let's see if they can get it. Otherwise, we have a lot of pressure off the creature land attack. They touch in the graveyard, so that means they have the World Soul Rage, I guess. For how many? For 1, 2 triggers? Snakes Veil first. So then it goes for 8, but not lethal yet? Even 16 is not lethal? I don't think. World Soul Rage for 4, X equals 2, get back both. Kill one of our blockers for 2 damage. We still have the Cecil back. Though Cecil loses life when we block, so that's pointless, right? No, I guess we absorb 3 damage or we lose 2 life. But it's only 8 power. I don't think that does it, right? They definitely have World Soul Rage in hand. 2 lands, ETB. Go to 4, then 8 power. Doesn't do it. Brain damaged. Dane Bramage. Figuring it out over here. Okay. Tap down for 2. No, we still can't Sanctuary. Can we force them into terrible blocks? If we go Sanctuary attack, we can still use the mana after the fact to like cast something. And they're forced to go like block, block, take 4. I mean, I think we just have them here. And they can't hexproof away, so I think we just flash in the Drowner and tap one thing down. We can start with the bat too. Just in case there's something in that hand. But since they can't hexproof through Nowhere to Run, then the Flood Pits for sure resolves, and so I don't think they can get there. We just need 2 creatures to connect. They shouldn't have any removal spells, so I think we're good to go. I think Drowner is enough. Drowner plus Nowhere to Run should be enough. I don't think there's anything in their deck that can stop us right here. But we'll take a look. Oh my god, put a +1 counter. Okay. Alright. That's fine. I didn't even get to read what that card does. We're gonna go ahead and read it, and then we'll wrap up the video, because I don't know what that instant was. I think it was just like put a +1 counter. Put a +1 counter on target creature you control, gains reach, trample, and indestructible until end of turn, untap it. But obviously does not save it from the Drowner, so that would have been game. Sorry for playing that not so beautifully. But yeah, video's unedited, so it's staying in. Okay, we will wrap up the video here. Let's see, what do I think about the build versus what I built? Is it just better? Or what? I mean, obviously it was very strong today, but we had a lot of weird matchups, right? We had a lot of freebies, so you can't use today's results to mean anything, although this guy went obviously like, you know, 75% win rate over 100 games, so really solid result. I like it. Yeah, if I was going to build it, I mean, nothing wrong with how he's built it here today. Tidebender Flash was very good, even if we're not like nabbing a big target, just holding open mana every turn to leave open the Phantom Interferences and the removal spells and the Drowner and potentially a Tidebender when it mattered. It was really strong. And then Preacher actually didn't feel as impactful. It's just never bad, but yeah, I really like the Flash game. No complaints, dude. 74% win rate over 100 games. If you're going to net deck it, obviously this guy had a lot of success. So I would totally go ahead and net deck this exact list and make no changes. And I think you'll probably have a really good time, especially if you learn to pilot it well. And don't make as many mistakes as I did with the lack of Shockland to Grave before the Cecil, you know, with forgetting that Nowhere to Run key part shuts off Hexproof, which is very important versus green, which is like 15% of the meta. Like, this is actually huge, so don't forget that either. But yeah, very solid list. I had a great time today. If you enjoyed today's video, you can like and subscribe and leave a comment. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.